Hello, hello, my dear geek friends. Here is Javier Vizcaíno with another action figure review. In this case, we have Dragoon from Final Fantasy. This Play Archive figure is actually the number 2 of a collection of Final Fantasy. The first figure is the Hero of Light. I'm going to try to get the figure, maybe receive it next week, so I can be able to do a review of that figure. But this figure is absolutely beautiful. I think it's better than the other one. Why? Because its posability is much better. His articulations are a little bit more manageable, and you can actually pose it more easily. Now, this figure actually is a special limited color version. I'm going to explain you what will be the difference in color. I prefer this one because I think the colors are much better than the original one. This is the box, the typical Play Archive box. It has a beautiful design of the character right there and a very nice pose that you can actually do with the figure itself. So it's a really nice design in the box. It's the typical box that you can open it up. Sorry for the glare right there of the lights. Okay. It has a very nice drawing, artwork of the figure. Okay. There is information about the design of the figure, and there is information about the character itself. Very nice box. Okay. So I have the figure ready, so we can check it out. And here we have the figure. Look at it. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous figure. The design is fantastic. The way they have painted it, the details on the figure is just superb. I was not planning about getting this figure actually, but when I had a chance to check it out and get it, I just couldn't help myself. Okay, there were other figures available, but when I saw this one was just the best of the whole pack. I loved it. I loved it. You just check out the colors, check out the details of the figure. It's just a beautiful figure. Now, as I told you, this is a different color version. What will be the difference with the original one? The original one has more blue. Actually, it has blue. This one doesn't have no blue at all. Okay, these pieces, which look like gold and with maybe a little bit of shadowing with black, a little bit of bronze right there, are the pieces that are originally in the figure. Even the ones here in the helmet are blue, and it's a very shiny, not so attractive blue. Okay, it also, because it has more blue, it doesn't have this black or grays in the armor. It has blue and more purple. Okay, so I really prefer this one. It looks much more serious. It looks much more, I don't know, like threatening, elegant. The other thing that is going to change color with the original one is the hair. This one has blonde hair. The original one has like a white translucent hair. As you can see in the back part of this figure, we got like these tails. You know, this tail actually has also articulation. You can actually move it for posability. It's very soft plastic. The hair also is in a ball joint, so you can move it, and it helps you pose it much more easy, which is good because the head in this figure is really good in articulation. You can actually move it. Let me see if I can focus it better. You can really move it. Look at this. It has double articulation. It has one here in the top, one down in the bottom of the neck. So it really gives you the possibility of moving it. It doesn't go up, unfortunately, but it can go really down. Okay, it doesn't go up because of the armor. It holds him from doing that. Look at the face. The face is absolutely fantastic. I fell in love with the face. because the design is pretty similar to comic book figures, you know, the white eyes with no pupils on it. It looks really threatening. Look at the parts of the armor. It looks like it comes from the scales of a dragon or something. The color is superb in this one, and the details of the painting is just fantastic. Just look at all the details. Look at the details of the hands. It has like these purple nail polish on it. Really look good on it. Really looks good. The details of this armor that it looks like is several layers of armor really gives it the effect of being some sort of dragon thing. It's a really nice figure. Totally fantastic. Articulation, typical Playarts Kai articulation, has a butterfly joint right here. Unfortunately, the problem is, once again, the armor. It's going to hold you from putting it up, so you got to play with it if you want to pose it. It has the articulation right here. Has a ball joint right here that also makes it rotate. The typical ball joints here. The torso has the articulation on the top right here of the diaphragma, or whatever they call it. It does rotate here also, like you see. The leg, as always. Double articulation in the knee. You got the foot ball joint right there, and it has also here in the boot. So the articulation is pretty good. I like it very much. Very well designed, and the advantage of having a figure that actually is using an armor. What is the advantage? Is that the articulation points can actually be hidden thanks to the armor. Try to stand it here. It's a little bit difficult because his boots design, there you go, makes it a little bit hard to stand it without the typical stand that comes with Playarts Kai. This is a stand that you have to build. You can put it here, and with these clamps you can hold it a little bit more securely, but actually I don't like them that much. They're not that secure. I think you got to get better stands for this. This figure comes with several details or extras. Okay, one of the extras is this hand right here. It doesn't come with this sword. Actually, they come separated, but I always prefer to put the hands on this type of swords that are too long and delicate, because it's not a very good flexible plastic. It could break. So I prefer to put the hand on it when it's not attached to the body. Okay, if it's attached to the arm, there's more possibilities of breaking it. So I prefer to put the hand on it like this, and once it's already on the hand, I just take out this one and I put on the new one. Okay, so the possibility of breaking it is not that much. Okay, that's one hand, one extra hand, and the beautiful sword that comes with it. We have this. This is where you can put the sword, right? It has a detail like of a claw. This goes right here. There's a hole right there where you can place this part of the figure. Okay. Now, if you don't want to have this here, because maybe you want to put it in a pose that it's going to bother you, you can take it off, and it comes with this little thing here, which is the same claw, but closed. So you can actually put it in the hole, and that way you just cover that hole and you don't leave it there. So it's like the claw is ready to receive whatever you want to place there. Okay. The other extra thing that comes with the figure is this other hand right here. Okay, let me put the figure away for a moment. And it comes with this beautiful spear. Check it out. It's a big, humongous spear. Really big. It's bigger than the figure itself. You can't see it there. Let me move the camera so you can see how big it is. It's enormous. Okay. I can shake the hand. Once, as I told you, I prefer to put the hand first before I attach it to the arm, and then you got it. Let me leave it much secure, very secure. Okay, there you go. Look at it. Wow. Marvelous, marvelous figure. Typical size, player Kai. You can see with horns or the pointy things here in the helmet, it's more than 10.5 inches tall. The spear is actually 14 inches long. Almost 14 inches long. So it's a very long spear. This has this like ribbon. It's made of plastic, but it's flexible, so you can actually just put it around the spear to make it more elegant. And as you can see, it's a fantastic figure. Totally beautiful. If you have the chance to get this figure for your collection, even if you're not a Final Fantasy fan, or you don't play the game, or you don't even know the game, this is really, really, really a good figure to have in your collection. I totally recommend it. So, this is Dragoon from Final Fantasy and Play Art Kai. I hope you liked this review. If you ask me how much I will give this, you know, from 1 to 10, I'll give it a total 10 as a great figure that you can have in your collection. So if you see it, just don't hesitate and get it. Alright? Well, my dear geek friends, that's it for this review. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. You'll help me a lot with that. And please subscribe to my page so that way you will be aware of the new videos that I can come out with reviews of these action figures. Okay, so this is your friend Javier Vizcaino. I hope we see ourselves in the next video.